Enough Said is brought to you by Sheldon Street Pizza. Visit them online at sheldonstreetpizza.com or stop by Sheldon's during your next trip to Lake Orion. Sheldon Street Pizza, the official pizza of Enough Said. And by Fourth Coast Cider Works. Quality craftsmanship, quality hard cider. You can check them out online at fourthcoastciderworks.com or come get a can or a howler at their Canterbury Village location. Not available for anyone under the age of 21. Please drink responsibly.
You're listening to the best local sports podcast in Michigan, and that's Enough Said.
Saginaw Valley State celebrated Senior Day this past Saturday with its biggest win of the season. The Cardinals destroyed Northern Michigan 62-17. It was a big day for the Cardinals on both sides of the ball, and now the Cardinals prepare for the final game of the season this weekend against Michigan Tech. I caught up with head coach Ryan Brady as the Cardinals were on the road to Houghton, and that conversation starts now. All right, Coach, so before we recap your dominant win over Northern Michigan this past Saturday, I want to talk about a guy we've spoken about many times on this podcast, and that is Trevor Nowaski. He got some great news this week. He got signed to the Lions' 53-man roster, and I want to play a quick clip here. Here's what Dan Campbell had to say about Trevor.
We feel like we're going to need him before it's all said and done, and we like where he's going. He's another young guy that we've got on this roster that's really developing and growing, and he's, that's a good room right now. All 7 of those guys, counting him, I mean, it's an outstanding room between what they're able to do defensively, but special teams too. I mean, we rely on them for a lot. So yeah, he was a guy that we didn't want to lose.
How thrilled are you to get the news that he is going to be on the Lions' 53-man roster?
Oh, I mean, we're just so excited. Proud of him and everything that he's done. What an exciting opportunity. I have no doubt that he's earned it. And, we've kept in touch with Trevor, and everything we hear from him is just positive. And he's just been waiting patiently for his opportunity. And here it is. And, couldn't be more excited for him.
All right, let's talk about another defensive stud that might be getting looks by the pro scouts next spring, and that is your guy, Micah Kretzinger. What a game he had for you last Saturday. He had 4 picks. That actually broke a school record that had been held for 17 years. What was it like to see him perform at that kind of level for you this past weekend?
That was a little bit mind-boggling, because, he's a linebacker, and he just has that knack to find the football. He's got great ball skills, and he's already had 2 interceptions this season, returned for touchdowns. And so, for him to grab 4 more and run 1 back and force fumble, and he had an incredible game. And he's really in the zone right now, really playing at a high level. It's fun to watch.
Now, this past Saturday against Northern, it wasn't just Micah that was coming up with the interceptions for you guys. Christian Ellison also had a pick 6 for you. In all, your defense forced 6 turnovers, and that led to 38 points for Saginaw Valley State. How thrilled were you to see that unit show out like that?
Yeah, we've been just building momentum over the course of the last month defensively. We're really confident right now, and the guys are having fun and flying around. And that's really cool to see, and you can really starting to see, our young secondary really settle in. You can see they've grown an extraordinary amount this fall, and it was great to see Christian Ellison get his hands on the ball and return his first collegiate interception for a touchdown. We've learned some hard lessons this fall, especially in the secondary with our young secondary. But there's just so many young guys back there that are really now coming into their own. Guys like Christian Ellison and DJ Bolts and Jacoby Sanders and Jasper Beeler, and then guys like Eli Gordon really been playing great football over the course of the last few weeks. And this is Eli's first full year of starting, so he's relatively new back there as well. And, then Mikey Lawrence is just, he's been our leader and our staple that he's been back there directing traffic most of the season now that he's back healthy. So exciting. It's been a staple of Dan McEwen's defense is that we take the football away, and I think we're third in the league now in takeaways, and we're hitting our stride here at the end.
I know that this hasn't been the season that you and your guys were hoping to have this year. I know you had much higher expectations. Just the way that you guys performed this past Saturday against Northern. You guys had a great game. It was the most offensive output that you've had all season, the most points you scored out all season. It all finally came together for you against Northern. How thrilled were you for your guys to see that kind of performance this past week?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting because it was senior day, and we got some special seniors. There's not a lot of them, but the few that we have, they've been very important to our program, and I love them dearly. And I was just really happy to send them out, in that manner. It was a celebration on Saturday, and we just played great in all three phases: offense, defense, special teams, and it was good to see our offense really. Balanced, clicking, confident, making plays. And so hopefully that'll continue this weekend as we make the long trip up to Michigan Tech.
Now, who are your graduating seniors, and what was the impact that they have had on your program?
Yeah, this is really, these are our super seniors. There's 7 guys that are seniors that are leading our program, and, these guys were here through the pandemic. And so it's kind of unique to, have a season and you only got 7 seniors. I don't know if I've ever experienced that, but these guys have been there through it all. And so we're gonna miss these guys dearly, and just really proud of them and the leadership that they provided for this football team, and just to see them grow and how they've developed through the years. It's definitely going to serve them well with the next chapter in their life.
The good news is that you've got one more week with these guys, and it's one last road trip for you guys to Houghton to play Michigan Tech this Saturday. I know as we speak here right now, you are on the road getting ready to make that road trip up to Houghton. What are you guys feeling right now as you get ready for one last road trip with the guys?
Yeah, we're excited. It's always great to be on a trip, especially a 2-day trip. So we're going to go halfway today, and we'll do another part of it tomorrow, and finish the journey so we can get up there. We'll walk through in the Superior Dome in Marquette, in northern Michigan, and then we'll have lunch. We'll hang out, and we'll get to the hotel, and we'll do some leadership and mentality training with our Victor's Edge program, and we'll have our meetings, and then we'll hang out and visit with each other in the hotel, and have a good evening, watch some football in the lobby together, and it's just a lot of fun. And we're going to wake up Saturday morning with one more opportunity to go to battle together. So, we're excited about this game. Michigan Tech is a very, very tough and disciplined unit, and this game's always a tough test and a battle, and I know this is one our guys are looking forward to.
Win or lose, this will be the last game of the season for you guys. What are some of the messages that you want to send your guys out on as you get ready for this game, and what are some messages that you're going to have for them after the game?
Yeah, I heard Alfred Daly talking to the guys today about, all the things that we have to play for, and one of them being a winning season, and he's like, hey, we put in too much work, and we know that we're a good football team. There's no question about that, and that's how people perceive us. When the film comes on, and we're talented, and we're explosive, and we're tough, and we're physical, and but this means a lot to those seniors. Like if they want to go out with a winning record here. This could potentially complete Saginaw Valley's 3rd winning season in a row, and that hasn't been done. And in almost 15 years. So there's still a lot on the table for us to achieve and accomplish. And I guys understand that, and they're looking forward to the challenge.
You guys definitely want to get a winning season to complete this in season for the guys that are leaving the program and for the guys that will be back next year. You definitely want to end on a winning note. What are some other things that you would like to build on this weekend as you get ready to look forward to next season once this game is over?
Yeah, obviously we want to continue to see our guys develop. I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of young players on the football field out there. And so that's exciting. And so, but the challenge is to continue to get them to grow and develop and take the next step in the maturation process so that they can, next year be elite. And that's just continuing to try to help these guys slow the game down and process, quicker on the field of play and ultimately gain that ultimate confidence that there's nobody better. And so we'll continue to work in that direction. And just really excited about this group of guys. This group of guys, I think, has handled adversity really well this year. Just really proud of them. We got a tough stretch, really tough stretch, and they hung in there. And we told them they had to, and it wasn't easy, and coaches had to hang in there, and we just told the kids, hey, we trust us, guys. We feel like you do, but all we can do is just focus on today and keep battling and preparing for the next one. And we've won 3 out of the last 4, and we could be riding a 4-game win streak right now, and came up a little bit short in the Davenport game, but played very well. And so our guys want to finish this thing off the right way.
And I wish you all the best in accomplishing that goal. Saginaw Valley State ends the regular season this Saturday against Michigan Tech. It will be the season finale for the Cardinals and a chance at another winning season under head coach Ryan Brady. Coach Brady, I hope you guys really accomplish all your goals this weekend. It's been a lot of fun talking to you guys week in and week out, learning about the Cardinals and the many guys that you have on your roster. So I hope you have a safe road trip up to Houghton, and hopefully you'll be coming back with a W this weekend.
Thanks, Steph. It's always a pleasure being on. I appreciate it, buddy.
Would you like to hear more about the Saginaw Valley State football team? Then head to my website, aduffsaid.com. Now you can get instant alerts to your mobile device anytime a new episode about Saginaw Valley State football drops. All you have to do is become a subscriber to A Duff Said by going to Podbean, Apple Podcasts, the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also follow this show over on my Facebook page, Sports Journalist Duff Tyler, and you can follow me on Twitter/X just by looking me up at Duff Tyler. Our announcer today was the best high school sports public address announcer in the state of Michigan, Steve Gale. As for myself, I'm Duff Tyler, reminding you that if Duff said it, it must be true, because that's what a Duff said.
Thanks for listening, folks. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.